2019. Separate cages. Elizabeth. We're going to Yellowstone National Park in a few hours, my mom screamed. I woke up to her voice and was startled as I took off my brace. I couldn't breathe in it, even though I wore it for over a year, and was surprised I was still alive. What about the birds? We're giving them to Ashlyn. You can ask if she agrees. I pulled out my phone and found her contact. This is last minute, but can you watch over my birds while I go on a trip for 3 weeks? She replied a few minutes later. Of course. Besides, Mingo needs some company. I'm so thankful to have such a great friend to take care of my birds at such late notice. Wait, Blue can fly though, and if he flies out of her house, it would be her fault. My mom told me that he could stay inside his cage the entire time, and it's just a one-time thing. I agreed and told Ashlyn it. I then packed up my clothes, toothbrush, my brace, and phone, and was notified that we were driving there. Afterward, I put Bluey in his cage and parent another, so that not only won't they fight, but if Ashlyn lets pair out, Bluey won't be able to follow. Besides, because Bluey didn't seem to like her much from day one, it would be difficult to put him back. The trip to Yellowstone began as I gave them to Ashlyn along with the food to accompany them. Many hours had passed, consisting of sleeping in the car, and we were almost there. I checked my phone and asked Ashlyn how my birds were doing. She sent me a few videos of Bluey talking, but my favorite lines were these. Why? Why? Bing, bing, bong, bong. Aw, he misses me. I wish I could bring them on this trip, but I didn't want any unnecessary smell to travel into their systems. We found a hotel near the planned trips for tomorrow, and unlike the Las Vegas trip, the toilet wasn't as loud as thunder. Before going to bed, I went on Instagram, and in my story, I wrote that Ashlyn was taking over my birds for a few weeks, so I could be inactive regarding them. It was as if Ashlyn took over my house and added it as another layer of excitement and diversity to hers. Although my sky and sun weren't with me physically, I knew they were in good hands. Bluey, play, pear, Bubbles, Elizabeth, Yellowstone National Park. Birds, Ashlyn, 3 weeks, stay inside the cage, Bluey, was all I heard from Elizabeth and her mom. What are they talking about? Are Pear and I not going to be in this house for the time being due to a trip? I don't want to leave, Elizabeth. No, don't like you didn't see it coming. It's summer break. However, what could I control? It was already set in stone, and the hotels are probably set up with the trips. No, it's just 3 weeks, so it'll pass quicker than you know it. Especially with Pear, Mango, and Bubbles with you. Elizabeth picked me up in my cage while her mom did pairs with him inside as well, and off we went. Ashlyn greeted Elizabeth as she walked off with her parents and brother. I want to go too. Hi, Mango. You're stuck in there now, aren't you? He smirked. Although he was a bird, I could tell he was. I must apologize. Yes, but listen, I just want to say that I'm sorry for how I treated you before. Being stuck in this cage is going to teach me a lesson. I suppose this is my karma. I want to act upon my jealousy of new birds rationally, but it's so difficult to control when all of my bird friends at my old home acted the same way. Don't worry about it. I forgive you, he assured me, thankfully. Hey, why are you there? It's for my own good, I responded to Pear. I wonder how Bluey will react to me today. Not that anything special is going to happen. Just then, Elizabeth's mom picked me up along with my cage, and the same thing happened with Bluey. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. We went to Ashlyn's house, whom I learned was Elizabeth's best friend's house, and she would watch over Bluey and me for the next few weeks. I'm not close to Elizabeth yet, so I'm not affected by it much. In other words, I have Ava with me at all times, always copying what I do, so I will never feel alone. Ashlyn showed me her budgie, Mango. Hi, Mango. Hi, I'm Mango, Bluey's friend. They know each other? I don't bite, unless you do. I don't either, I lied. Ashlyn let me out, but not Bluey for some reason, so I asked him out of curiosity. It's for my own good, he answered briefly. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but okay. So, what do you think about Bluey so far? You are new here after all. He's a pretty nice bird, just with a tiny flaw of biting new birds, but we all have imperfections, don't we? Yes, it's like I know you seem shy, though I don't know about your backstory, and I'm skittish at times as well. I explained my backstory since he deemed to be trustworthy, and he understood it perfectly, but in an unexpected way. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. It's hard, I know that, because Bluey and I have experienced it. You see, we were actually brothers, and one of our cousins died from a black cat scare at night. We miss him dearly, he explained. We have so much in common, but hold up, they're brothers? Is it by fate that they come at different times in households and then I came with a death in common? All of the colors of the rainbow blurred together, but not in an ugly way. In fact, it was the shape of a mural of the three of us sitting with me in the middle, Bluey on my left, and Mango